Just allow me. So on the CAS, the only account, what's important for us to note is they only account for less than 1% of our wage bill. So it's not...
Sorry, what account?
Their salary.
The CAS?
Yes, the CAS's salary account for less than 1% of our wage bill. That's what I need to put out there.
Based on your figures, you've computed it?
Yes, and that's
yourself.
something...
You've computed it yourself?
No. That's something that Ndi said. It's on his... It's okay on his platform. Use it. But what I wanted to say actually is that you were talking about the judiciary presiding over the swearing in of the chief administrative secretary. So when you go to their Twitter account, they actually have a press release that they do,
and I've pulled it up.
Oh, you have? Thank you. Can you read it?
All right. The judiciary's attention has been drawn to a statement issued by the national coordinator of the Institute for Social Accountability, Diana Gishengo, claiming that the judiciary presided over the swearing in of chief administrative secretaries while the matter was pending in court. The statement is grossly misleading and deliberately meant to discredit the judiciary. The judiciary has no role in the swearing in of chief administrative secretaries. Similarly, the judiciary does not, here's a clarification because I also got it wrong on this one. The judiciary does not play any role in the swearing in of cabinet secretaries and principal secretaries. As such, no official of the judiciary went to State House to swear in the 50 administrative secretaries. The judiciary reaffirms its commitment to upholding the rule of law and the Constitution. So this is
what makes sense why it was head of public service presiding over the ceremony.
Which you've seen. And but also looking at the response from let me pull it up. I said it to myself. The statement sent by, here we go, statement later sent by TISA, which and then 16 other, because here's the list, 16 other
of civil society organizations.
Yes. So this is what they responded with. That we, the undersigned organizations, are concerned that Kenya is slowly sliding down a dangerous path where the executive increasingly engages in illegalities and defies the rule of law. In light of this, we publicly decried the swearing in of chief administrative secretaries against a litany of cases filed in court to challenge the proposed office of CAS. We have read the statement by the judiciary stating that it did not facilitate the swearing in of the 50. I can see it's not zoomed in enough for you to see clearer. That should be better. We have read the statement by the judiciary issued on blah, 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 stating that it did not facilitate the swearing in of the 50 illegal, so they call them illegal CSs, at a State House, and is never engaged in swearing in the executive except for the presidency. We appreciate this clarification. In light of the clarification, they've retracted that statement and apologized reservedly for that error, which they've bolded. So many Kenyans, so many Kenyans celebrated the two conservatory orders issued on the 24th. So orders were issued on the 24th of March. So we've clarified that timeline of them assuming office on the 23rd, and then 24th the orders were issued by the judiciary against the actions of this government, the first in a long time. The judiciary stopped through interim orders the 50 CAs from assuming office and all that, and they also celebrated the judiciary for upholding media freedom, which we'll get into. Given how the executive has numerous times refused to adhere to the rule of law, the judiciary remains Kenya's anchor and must remain independent, firm, and true. It must always act above suspicion by fiercely upholding the rule of law and the Constitution. I interrupted you, Joyce, but this was the other statement I was looking for.
It's good to have the clarity.
Yes. Does this make the argument for you, the statement from the judiciary?
Yes, that makes the argument for me that they were not part of the swearing in, and they actually are not required to be there. It's a Public Service Commission mandate to be there.